Hi everyone, this is a video showing off the new IsMemberOfGroup function that's just made it into the Nintex New Responsive Designer for Nintex Forms for Office 365. So what is the IsMemberOfGroup function? So if you come to variables and you click on create variable, if you come to IsMember, you'll see IsMemberOfGroup, and this explains it pretty well. Use the IsMemberOfGroup function to check if the current user is a member of a specific SharePoint group. So what we're going to do is we're going to say check if user in IT group, and so we say is member of group, and I already got a group here which is called IT request, so that's a restricted group, so I'm going to copy that there, and that's how you check it. You basically say is member of group and what group you're checking on. Now the responses are either going to be true or false, so that needs to be a boolean variable. So once we create that and we've got that ready to go, then we can come back to our designer and we might say in the label, am I a member? And I'm going to say was it check if an IT group. There we go. So just unbold that. So now once this renders, it's going to go and check, and it's saying I'm not a member. Now quick change to that. I'm going to go and add myself. So I'll go okay, back to designer, back to preview, and now I'm true. So it's very quick to go and check that. Now, why would you actually want that? So if we think about a form like an IT request form, you might have an area for the submitter, and then you might have restricted area only for IT, for instance. This is a simple example, but you could imagine what you'd use this for. So then we'd come to the rules and we'd say show hidden area or restricted area, whatever you want to call it. Now, you don't actually have the variable in the drop-down. You go click on insert, and you've got your variable you've created before, which is the IsMemberOfGroup IT request. Inserting that variable in there, as I said before, it's either going to return true or false. So if you're in the IT group as yes, so if the response is yes, then that means we need to show the IT group information. So we need to show the visible as true. We're always going to show the other group, which was the submitter information, but it's only when you're in IT, show the IT information area. If you're not, then we come in here and we say visible is false. Okay, so let's go to preview and check out how that works. So now I'm a member, and that works quite well. Now, what if I actually remove myself again? Actions, remove. I'll come back here, go designer, preview. Now you see here, I'm now no longer a member. It's telling me false, so I'm not part of that group. And what you'll see is the group appears and then flashes off. So what you actually want to do in this instance, you actually want to say, well, that's my restricted area. By default, it's actually not visible because you don't want to show it at any point in time unless they're part of that group. So you come back to preview, designer, preview, it never showed. And now it still doesn't show. So there's no flickering or changing, going back and adding myself into the group again. Designer, preview, and now it actually shows that area. So rather than showing it then hiding it and someone actually seeing something and they think maybe I should be able to see it, let that form actually find out are you part of that group and then actually show that section. So I hope that's helpful to you. That's one of the great updates we've had recently. This is quite a big requested feature that we saw on user voice and in the community. So if there's more functionality you'd like to see, certainly reach out to myself, either in the comment section here or on community or on Twitter. Anywhere like that, just let us know what functionality you'd like to see next. Hope that's helpful to you. Cheers.